It has no intrinsic value. You can't hold it. Often you can't spend it. So what is it about cryptocurrency? David Pogue explains.
If you haven't heard of crypto, you clearly haven't been watching TV lately.
Cryptocurrencies, for the most part, in the green today.
Crypto.
I don't think so.
If you're not quite sure what crypto is or what you're supposed to do with it, in the next 7 minutes, you will learn everything there is to know about crypto that's possible to learn in 7 minutes. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 1, Bitcoin was only the first crypto. Crypto is short for cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was the original one, and it's still by far the most popular, but there are over 10,000 different cryptocurrencies. Anyone can start one up. Number 2, they're purely digital currencies. If you go to Google Images and you type in Bitcoin, you get thousands and thousands of pictures of physical metal coins. Don't be fooled. The only place you can see cryptocurrency is on your phone or on your computer screen. The only cash register is the internet. Number 3, crypto is not easy to spend. This is another reason why Bitcoin may not strike you as a regular currency. For now, you'll have a really hard time spending it.
It's gonna be $9.79.
Do you take Bitcoin?
No, unfortunately we don't.
Do you take Bitcoin?
No.
Do you take Bitcoin?
No.
One of the few stores that accept Bitcoin directly is the P.J. Bernstein Deli in New York. You take Bitcoin?
Actually, we do, sir.
You do? Here's what it looks like to pay for lunch with crypto. So I'm gonna send 25 bucks. Do you have the little code thing? It's going to send me a verification code, which is 280-8216, and submit. Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you so much.
Number 4, banks and governments aren't part of the chain. So crypto needs some trustworthy way to track all those transactions. And that is what the blockchain is. It's a theoretically tamper-proof public online database.
It's a new type of ledger where different parties who don't know each other and certainly don't trust each other actually can trust that that shared ledger is the so-called golden copy of all the data.
Caitlin Long is the CEO and founder of Custodia Bank, a bank for digital currencies.
Can I see it?
All you need is an internet connection.
And sure enough, at websites like blockchain.com, you can look at the transactions happening in real time, all essentially anonymous. So if you can't really shop with cryptocurrencies, then what good is it? At this point, it's mostly an investment, a speculative one that got a big spike during the pandemic. Number 5, today, crypto is primarily for investors.
Oh, I think it's like probably the biggest bubble of our lifetime. I mean, I can't see why this just could be worthless at some point. It's very possible.
Ryan Payne is the president of Payne Capital Management, a wealth management firm.
You think it's going to zero?
There is no intrinsic value. Like, look, we use oil, even gold. Whereas with Bitcoin, there's no real use in society for it, which again, in my mind, equals could be worth nothing.
But traditional currency isn't based on anything physical either. A dollar bill has value only because we all believe that it does.
The good we use as money is a piece of linen with a picture of a dead president in green ink printed on it. For the last 50 years, nothing's been backing it substantially since the US and the rest of the world moved away from the gold standard. It just is an intermediary, that's all it is.
Number 6, you buy and sell crypto at exchange websites. This is what it looks like to buy $50 worth of Bitcoin at Coinbase.com, which is the largest US exchange. My email address, they send a verification email to me. Oh, they want my phone number now. Now it wants to know the code they just sent. Last 4 digits of my social security. Take a picture of my driver's license, bank, PIN number, and password. $50, buy now, and I have successfully purchased 1/1000th of a Bitcoin. I'm rich, I tell you, rich! Number 7, most cryptocurrencies are volatile investments. I did all that. Last May, I bought some Bitcoin, and within 6 months, my money had more than doubled. And then as of this week, it has crashed almost all the way back down to where it started. Number 8, it's going to get easier.
It's very confusing. We're in the very, very early stages. I liken this to maybe the 1994 of the internet, and it will have a look and feel very much like your online banking.
Crypto has some other problems to overcome before it's ready for the mainstream. There are all kinds of scams. The transactions are slow. If you lose your crypto password, you can lose your entire investment. And crypto transactions can bypass the US financial sanctions on Russia. And there's a terrible environmental cost. Creating new bitcoins and confirming their transactions require massive banks of computers burning vast amounts of power. By some estimates, every time you make a Bitcoin transaction, its network spews out 0.5 ton of carbon dioxide. I'm trying to figure out how you can look at the same facts as crypto fanatics and draw such different conclusions.
We love a great story. Bitcoin's a great story. Decentralized finance is a great story. So this is just human nature doing what it does over and over again, diluting itself. But we know based on history how these things end.
Caitlin Long could not disagree more.
It's not a perfect system by any stretch, but it's going to make things better, faster, cheaper, more secure, and frankly, devolve power away from the big banks and even big governments towards the individual.
Number 9, crypto is polarizing. You can't believe how many haters and how many fanatics there are. But at this early stage in the life of crypto, everyone seems to agree on one thing.
I certainly would not ever encourage anyone to put more money into this than you can afford to lose.
My philosophy is just put money into it you can afford to lose.